Hi there, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love general messages as a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So, in this reading, Sagittarius, is going to be a you versus them format. I'm going to be pulling a card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their current energy is like, your challenges, past, present, and future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Sagittarius. So this person's current energy, they have the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and also the Strength card in upright position. There's something here that they're really keen on hearing from you. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra or an Aquarius, because Libra is a similar energy as this, and Aquarius just because, you know, I keep wanting to say Aquarius. But that's as far as I could see, or maybe a Leo. That's as far as I could see right now. This person right now is very much keen on hearing something from you. It's either keen on waiting for to hear your comeback, or wanting you to acknowledge them something, or wanting you to give closure or some sort of clarity or confirmations about how they feel. Because deep down within them, what they're truly feeling is that they feel that, you know, no matter how different you guys are truly, when things are great, it was really, really great, and they really, really want to relive this moment again, okay? Now, in the past, they have the Ace of Swords and also the Six of Swords. From your side, you have the Four of Cups and you also have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel that there is two scenarios that I could put it simply now, is that I feel that in the past, you guys were emotionally shutting down. I feel that what you guys were focusing on truly is much more your own secure sense of self, okay? Because here, as you can see in his hat, he has a Cancerian card. So what I can imagine you doing in the past was like you were just going back into your shell and being very protective over who you let in towards your heart, who you give energy to, and who you're willing to invest. Because especially when it comes to this connection, you felt that you have done enough. You've worked some things, you've made enough effort, you've made enough investment. So if things are supposed to come out good, then all you gotta do is just wait for it. But you're not that hopeful either, you know, because with the Four of Cups, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna see where this goes. Let's go with the flow kind of energy. I get it, you know, because I'm a Sagittarius myself, so I know, you know, that type of tendencies of ours. Like, okay, if something good comes out of it, fine. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing a lot more on my emotional stability, on my peace of mind, and everything like that. In the present moment, you have the Seven of Wands and you also have the World card. I feel that you've made a conclusion about this connection. You've made some sort of conclusion. You no longer is seeking for clarity. You're no longer trying to find closure because you know. So for those of you who thinks that you haven't got any type of closure, you know that the conclusion is within reach, but it's just you refusing to look at it, okay? So with the Seven of Wands right here, I feel that you guys are being very defensive. Again, there's something here about you wanting to protect your space, protecting your peace of mind at all costs. Now, in this present moment, this person's current energy, they have the Hermit in reverse and also the Tower in upright position. I feel that this person, although we've talked about their feelings towards you, right? Although that's how they feel, but I feel that this person has not done some sort of introspective type of work in order for them to realize what is it that I can do to ensure that the next time that I'm dealing with Sagittarius, the result or the outcome is going to be different. So Hermit card in reverse in a relationship spread, I would say there is less of what I did to contribute to, let's say, for instance, the falling apart of the relationship, what I did to contribute to Sagittarius no longer being as warm as they were before. So there's a lack of, introspective work of like, what is it that I have done that causes Sagittarius to be this way? Or what is it that I have done to cause the relationship to fall apart? And what kind of like makes sense, because I've done thousands of readings, right? And I know that there are people out there who always blame other party. But for me, I always keep this principle of like, there's never a saint and a villain in a relationship. If you're, it takes two to tango. You're not being held with a gun at the top of your head to be in that relationship. You have choices. So there's that lack of introspective. And now that you've changed completely, it blew their mind. It was a shocking moment for them. They'd never really seen that coming. They never knew that you could change that much. Now in the future, you have the Sun and you also have the Empress. From your side, you have the Lovers and you also have the Six of Pentacles in that proposition. If you're single and ready to mingle, I feel that there's going to be somebody new walking into your life. That person could be a Leo or a Taurus or a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or a Gemini or a Virgo. That person you're going to be wanting to invest in. But truly, I feel that whatever it is that you guys wanting to be investing in the future is always going to be something that makes you good. No one can force you to do anything anymore. If it's not peaceful for you, if it doesn't give you any sense of peace of mind, then you don't want that. Okay. But if you're not single and ready to mingle, this person is going to come back eventually in the future, but the way in which they do it is very passive. So it's not as if like they're going to be chasing you, but it's much more trying to attract something from you. Okay. Now let's get into your reading, Sagittarius, and let's start clarifying them. Okay. Now I want to clarify that Seven of Wands from your side in the present moment. Right now, so from now on until Cancer season this year, what you guys are going to be focusing on is how can you restructure the things that makes you feel stressed out. And this could be about anything. If this person is adding stresses into your life, you would like to restructure it, because at the end of it, I feel that you guys have a goal. I want a stress-free life. And what is it that I can do to restructure my life to a point that I don't need to deal with this anymore? Okay. Wherever destinations that you want to go to is you want to go to a place where it's full of expansion, not full of headache and stresses. So if this person brings about some sort of stresses into your life, you wouldn't pay attention to it, or you wouldn't, give them any mind, because again, you are walking, and your goal here is to walk into a stress-free life where you could expand. Let's clarify. For some of you, you might also be moving, and because you're busy with your move, this type of thing is, you can't concentrate on, can't focus on them too much. Now, I wanted to clarify the world. I didn't want to clarify that one. I want to clarify the world. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, I kind of like sense that too. I feel that from now until Cancer season this year, you guys are also going to be meeting like multiple tons of new peoples, going to be busy, very busy socializing. You're going to invest a lot in you expanding your network or social circle. I feel that your attention is going to be very, very focused on me, and I'm also going to be focusing on, expanding my social network. Or just having fun, spending time with friends, spending time with support system. That's all you want to do. Now let's clarify the Hermit in reverse from their side. Clarify the Tower. Okay. Okay, for some reason, Sagittarius, this person has always this belief that you're going to be doing something about them, that you're going to be the masculine energy, not the masculine person, the masculine energy that is going to, I don't know, lead, dictate, chase, pursue, which is something that I feel that you're not doing and you didn't do. And that's why it's a shocking thing for them. Because they're busy trying to attract you to do something, right? But the more that they look into your life and the more that they observe you fully, the more that they're realizing that no, you guys are not. You guys starts to slip away, which they find very, very shocking. So the Hermit in reverse, clarified by the Sun, the Five of Wands, the Death card, and also the Six of Wands. Again, there's that lack of... They don't get why you're disappointed. They don't get why you're emotionally withdrawn. They don't get why right now you're focusing a lot more on your peace of mind. They don't get it. They just don't. If in their imagination, if things were to be going better between you and them, it's going to happen just like that, just like that, just like talking and suddenly things are okay. Without really discussing the core of the matter, without really discussing what is this conflict is all about, this Five of Wands is all about. All just good time, things that, please us and things that makes them good about themselves. Okay, now let's clarify the future. Okay, Sagittarius. So in the future, you guys are going to be faced with choices. Okay, for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, the choices could be about them and the other person. But for the majority of you, I feel that the choices is more about, would you take a giant leap of faith towards the past? Or how excited are you with the ideal future that you had envisioned for yourself? So that's going to be a choice that you are going to be making. Although I do feel that in the future, the choices that you guys are going to be making is that I see a birth of a new Sagittarius, to be honest. I see you transforming. I see you transforming in your idea of what a relationship or what an intrapersonal relationship looks like. So again, that type of new energy is related to love. Not only is it related to love, but it's also related to any other things. You just want things to be much more healthier. It's weird to see a Taurus card, the Hierophant, in a Sagittarius reading, because usually Sagittarius, like myself, we don't like things that are, traditional, that are a bit of a conservative, or things that, other people are actually doing as well. But for you, you want that. You want people to have a great moral. You want people to have a really good integrity. So that's where your focus is going to be at. You're not going to be focused on them that much. You're going to be focusing a lot more on that. Now, from their side, the Sun, clarified by the Strength, the Knight of Cups, and also the Four of Cups. As I mentioned earlier, for some reason, this person is very confident that you guys are going to be doing something about them. Not only are they confident that you guys are going to be doing something about them, they're also confident that if they were to be coming to you with the Knight of Cups, with, I don't know, mere words, apology, flirting, trying to charm you, trying to help you out emotionally in any way possible, that you would receive them, that you would welcome their approach. So they're going to be very confident in the future in their ways of, doing that, because in their mind, in this present moment and also in the future, it's going to work because it usually works, right? But to their dismay, how you're going to be reacting is this. If it's not changing, you don't want that. If it's not transforming, you don't want that. If it doesn't fit to that ideal intrapersonal relationship that you're wanting in the future, you don't want that. Not impressed by it. So in the future, again, the Empress clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Sun card, and also the Five of Wands. I see them being stumped in their ego a little bit because of how unwelcoming you could be, or how unapproachable, or how unimpressed you guys are in the future. Their ego is going to be a bit stumped. But we will see this battle between... Wait, one more. We will see this battle of them, keeping up with this confident of, eventually Sagittarius is going to be doing something about it. I'm just going to go with the flow. Let's see where this goes. I'm going to try to manifest it. I'm just going to be very confident about it. Versus them finally realizing that it's not working and them needing to do something. But unfortunately for you, Sagittarius, in the future, once they are going into that battle, what they're going to end up doing is that they're going to want to attract you to do something to them as well. Okay? Now, when I said attracting, it could mean different things. It could literally, because again, this is a general reading, so it's kind of complicated when you do general reading, to be honest with you, because it's not a one size fit all. But attracting could go from from whichever spectrum it could be. It could be from the positive to the negative spectrum. It could be about them posting a lot on social media about their life, and just things that they know it's going to get your reactions and get you to respond. Or it could be about them trying to instigate something, trying to instigate a fight, trying to instigate some sort of jealousy, trying to do something just in order to attract your attention to them. Okay? But I feel that in the future, again, whatever it is that they're doing, you're going to be a bit unbothered by it. All right? So now let's pull some advice card for you here, Sagittarius. Four of Cups, the Sun card, and also the Six of Swords. What you're doing right now is very, very good, because I feel that if this is a connection or a relationship that has gone through sometimes, you've done it multiple times already. You see these empty cups? You've given chances to it. Maybe 3 times, maybe 1 time, it doesn't matter. But there's going to be a point in time where you're going to be realizing that it's just a same old, same old. And if it's same old, then what you do about it, Sagittarius? What do you do when situations are just the same old, and it's not transformed, it has not changed yet? You are not impressed by it. Reject it. Find ways to make yourself happy. Find ways to get your heart chakras happy again. Try to slowly move to calmer water. It's going to be a slow process. No one could ever give you a pill to make you feel better in an instant. I can't give you something, or I can't say something to make you feel better, or to make you, move on from your pain just like that. I can't. It's a slow and steady kind of process, but you will get there eventually if you remember why you're doing that. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Sagittarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a really great week ahead. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.